What's up, guys? It's you, and welcome back to episode 2, week 3 of our push to rank 500 in the Uber's tier series. In the last episode, we got our rank up to, I'll try to wait until I think you guys can see it on the screen, up to 1472. We're 38 and 15 so far. Looking at the ladder, we need to get to 1484. So it's basically just one more win. We're using our sticky web team again. That performed really well last episode, and we're going to find a quick battle here. Hopefully it's... this is going to sound bad, but hopefully it's against somebody who is using like a Pikachu and like a Bidoof or something, and they're just going to give me free points, because last time we were almost there, we went on tilt, and we went back down to 1400, and it was just really, really bad. So, hopefully we can find an opponent who we can easily beat, because frankly, I think Sticky Web matches up against a lot of great balanced and offensive play styles you see in Ubers around this area of the ladder. Okay, looking at this guy's name. Yeah, Mega Mewtwo, probably Y. E-Killer, I would guess. Lando's gonna be annoying, Pharaoh's gonna be annoying, and Klefki is gonna be annoying. So I'm gonna go into At Me Bruh, and we'll see what we can do here. My strategy for dealing with Klefki, if it's swag play, is... okay, he just leads straight away with Mewtwo. This man is playing no games. I'm setting up a Sticky Web, though, because that is what Shuckle is here for. It is guaranteed to get his Sticky Web up. But I am Mental Herb, and I can get my Sticky Web off. And I'm going to go for the Gyro Ball here, because I'm going to see how powerful Shuckle is. Oh, that power Shuckle! Okay, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I specifically set Shuckle to have like the lowest speed in the game. Has 13 speed. 13. And I was like, alright, maybe I'll do like 40% to a Mewtwo. Because even though my attack is 57, my speed is 13. But nah. Or nah. I'm trying to figure out what my safe switch is here. It's probably going to be Zekrom, because Zekrom is frankly the most expendable member of my team this match. He ends up going into Arceus Water. Okay, so we have Water Arceus here, which is great for me. I'm going to go ahead and... I kind of want to double out, predicting him to go into Lando. So I think I'm going to do that here. I'm going to go out into Kyogre. Please go into Lando. He went into Klefki. Okay. So, while I would love to stay in here, I'm going to go into Lando Calrissian. And the reason here is because I can sponge a T-Wave, which I think he's going for right here. Yeah, so there's the T-Wave. I can take that. And I can get off a free Earthquake on whatever decides to come in. He ends up going for Toxic, which is fine, because I'm going to be able to take out his Klefki, which would have been a huge threat to my team. And so that'll help me later in the match. I'm kind of expecting his Lando here, but he ends up going into Arceus Water. And I know I can outspeed Arceus Water after the Sticky Web, but I'm kind of predicting him to defog here. So I'm going to go for a U-turn. He may very well Judgment, but I'm going to go out into a Zekrom, because Zekrom can... okay, he ends up just setting up a Calm Mind. I'm going to Bolt Strike, because even if he wants to switch out into his own Lando, I will, like... I'd rather that than let him get set up to like +3. I end up getting the Para on the Bolt Strike, which is a 20% chance. Doesn't happen very often, so it's kind of unfortunate. But I'm going to go out into my really Kabutops here, which is my Genesect, as he ends up getting fully parried. So this is bad for him, because I can Flamethrower and knock him out. Knowing that, I think he's going to switch, so I'm going to U-turn here. Because Genesect would like to get U-turn damage off on anything, frankly. He ends up going into his Arceus Water. I get some great chip damage there. And I can go into my Mega Mom, I think. Yeah. I think I can go to Mega Mom here. And then go for the... actually, I'm trying to think about this because I want to weaken Ferrothorn. So I'm going to go to Mega Mom. And instead of attacking him, I'm going to double out into my Kabutops, predicting him to go into Ferrothorn, because Ferrothorn can do a lot of damage to Mega Kangaskhan, but he ends up just staying in with Arceus Water. So that's a good play on his part. That's just me being dumb. And looking at his EV spread and seeing that I got the special attack, raise. I think he's a Judgment, Recover, Calm Mind, and either Willow or Defog, or maybe a coverage move. And this is basically just a very... This is basically Crocun and Ubers. And so he's max defense, bold, and max HP with the remaining 4 in like attack. Or not attack. With the remaining 4 in special attack. So I'm gonna go into Lando here. Because Lando is looking pretty darn expendable. He ends up going for Judgment. I was kind of anticipating him to Calm Mind up there. So that kind of stinks. But, you know, stuff like that happens. I'm going to go into my Zekrom, though. And, man, I want to go for Outrage so bad. But I know he can just get a free switch into Lando. But, he just ends up going into Lando here, which is okay. I'm going to go into my Shuckle. Because, Shuckle is also very expendable. I probably should have sacked Shuckle to Arceus there, but I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks here as he goes into Pharaoh, and I think I outslow him, so I'm going to Encore here, because no matter what move he goes for, he's not going to appreciate being Encored into it. Actually, he outslows me and goes for the Leech Seed, which isn't that great. I'm going to go into my Genesect, though, because Genesect can do some good damage on whatever. He ends up going for Gyro Ball here, showing me how to really Gyro Ball. And I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, as he ends up staying in, probably predicting me to U-turn. And now that I go for Flamethrower... Wait, how did he go? Oh, he ended up going for Protect, trying to scout what I would go for and lock myself in onto. So now he's going to go out into Arceus Water, and I'm going to go into my Zekrom here. He ends up going for Protect again. So I'm going to go for a Bolt Strike, because I have things to come in and take hits from Lando, which is my Shuckle. But now I'm going to predict him to Protect and switch out into really Kabutops. As there's the Protect. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. And my question is, how much will a neutral U-turn do? He's specially defensive Pharaoh, judging by the damage from Flamethrower, and that I got the attack raise from download. So I'm just going to go for a U-turn here. He ends up switching out into Water Arceus, which is fine. I'm going to go for the U-turn, and now I can come in with Kyogre and hopefully go for a free Water Spout. I don't think he's going to sack Arceus Water here. He's probably going to go into Pharaoh and see if it can take a hit, but considering I'm Specs Water Spout, nothing on his team really wants to take a hit. Even Zekrom takes like 60-something%, which is absolutely insane considering it 4 times resists it. And that just shows how powerful Specs Kyogre is in the rain. But he ends up just sacking, which is a good play on his part. He's going to go out into Zekrom here. And my answer to that is going to be sacking my Shuckle, because I don't really need Shuckle anymore. His potential defogger is gone, so Sticky Web is here for the match. I already have Rocks up. And really I'm not fearing anything he wants to go for, so he ends up just going for Bolt Strike, which is fine. And I think I'm going to go into I think I'm going to go into Kyogre here and go for the Ice Beam, because it hits the rest of his team neutrally. He's actually Scarfed Zekrom and outspeeds me by like 1 point, so gosh dang it. I choked. I should have just gone out into Mega Kangaskhan and gone for the fake out, but no, I didn't. So, dumb play on my part. Very dumb play. What am I going for here? I think I'm going for the Bolt Strike, predicting him to switch. Yeah. He ends up going into Pharaoh. So he ends up sacking Pharaoh here, I think, after the Rocks. No, I missed. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to go for the Bolt Strike. It's just a little bit unfortunate that he was just barely able to outspeed me. I thought with the Sticky Web I would have been able to outspeed him, and I would have cleaned his team relatively easily, but now I have to leave that job up to Mega Kangaskhan. Alright, so what does he have left? He has 2 things weak to Ice. So I'm just going to go for the Bolt Strike here and sack this thing to Lando. He ends up going for the Earthquake, that's fine. So I'm going to go into Kabutops. I get Genesect, I keep calling it Kabutops. So I'm going to go for the Ice Beam here. He's forced to lose Lando. I believe... no, Mega Mewtwo probably isn't 2 at KO'd, but he ends up sacking Lando, which is fine. Because I actually have a chance to win this match, because he has Zekrom and Mega Mewtwo left. He ends up going out in a Mewtwo right here. Once I Mega, I think I can outspeed, and I get essentially a free Mega, because I can Fake Out. I'm not able to take him out, and he hits his Fire Blast. So I'm getting a little nervous. I'm going to Fake Out here, because a Fake Out gets great damage off on Mewtwo, because Mewtwo loses defense, and it also allows me to freely transition into my Mega Form, where I get 100 base speed, and then I outspeed Zekrom, even if it is Scarfed. So, while I definitely choked earlier, I may still be able to win. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch right here, kind of hoping he's going to stay in. Actually, what reason do I have to go for Sucker Punch? Do I outspeed? I hit 328. What does Mewtwo hit? I'm not sure what Mewtwo hits. He's base 130. I'm base 100. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch just to make sure. Better be safe than sorry. I was kind of afraid of him Calm Minding there, but it's okay. Hopefully, I can take a hit from Zekrom. This is what it's going to come down to. Am I able to knock him out with Frustration? No. And please miss. Okay, I am able to take a hit, meaning that I am going to be able to clean the game up. I'm actually going to go for Sucker Punch, just because I'm absolutely paranoid. So I'm able to take him out right there. That gets me to 1495, which means if we look at the ladder here, Ubers, where is 1495? 1495. Geopolitics YouTube at 414 on the Ubers ladder. Hey, I'll take that. That's the series right there. There's probably going to be mediocre mons up tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not sure. It all kind of depends on... Well, here's the reason there would be mediocre mons up tomorrow. Is because I don't want there to be just no video up on Thursday. So I may just give you guys mediocre mons for the rest of the week. Because I need to record more of that. I'm really looking forward to mediocre mons. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, we're at 1495. Mediocre mons will be up tomorrow, probably. So, if you guys did enjoy the entire series of Push to Rank 500 in the Ubers here, please make sure to leave a like, because it really does help show support for the channel and the stuff that I'm doing here. Additionally, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is... Kyogre, Groudon, or Rayquaza. Out of that legendary trio, which one is your guys' favorite? Additionally, make sure to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content, and with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.